thank everybody for being here. We're going to kind of do our little 5-minute discussion of why you're here and how much we appreciate that. Without further ado, I want to introduce kind of the two main members of our team who are here with us. In the back, finagling a 360-degree camera is Josh McBee. And then Amy Stinnett has her name tag on right there. She is our client relations manager. Josh is our managing editor, has been with us since day one. We launched September 1st of 2015. Since then, we've grown our readership, grown our revenue, and grown our footprint. We recently got an office in the end of 2017, which is huge. We were able to hire Amy on October 1st of 2017 to focus on ads and the client relations, our Writers Fund. We call this kind of a Writers Fund party. We are a for-profit company, which is sort of a dubious distinction, right? Because nobody, when I was in journalism school, we didn't really learn how to run your own business and make it work in 2007, much less 2018, right? So the media model is changing, all of those things, and we're making it work in the way that we sell advertisements. We are a for-profit company so that we can sell advertising. We've really made a step forward this year, a lot thanks to Amy, because we've got, while we don't have the most eyeballs, we have really important eyeballs. And a lot of those eyeballs are here in this room, but we also have a lot of attention at the state capitol, influence leaders in the state who I think appreciate sort of the responsible public forum we try to run, the traditional journalism ethics. There's a couple really good journalism professors here who know about that, and that was instilled in me and Josh here at OU in Norman, working for the Norman Transcript and then working for the OU Daily, going through Gaylord. And when we started this company in 2015, we kind of made that bet, right? It wasn't a sexy sounding term. Oh, we're going to do traditional responsible journalism. That's going to bring everybody to our website. But we made the bet that over time, people would appreciate that. And if we made a mistake, we would own up to it. And if we needed to disclose something, we would do our best to do that. We're certainly never perfect on anything. We've tried to foster a dialogue about what's the right thing to do in journalism, about ethics and those sorts of things. And we've also tried to lead by example a little bit. And I also wanted to thank Dr. Keith Gaddie and Kim Gaddie, who is here somewhere in the back. No, that's my mother. Where did she go?
She literally just left taking.
All I could see was hair behind anyway, I wanted to thank you guys so much for having us here, and I wanted to turn the floor over to Dr. Gaddie real quick just to say a couple things, maybe about me, but about the importance of journalism moving forward. Yeah, he has a really actually big announcement. He's the former chairman of the political science department. And you're getting ready to move into with these guys.
I'm the newest professor at Gaylord.
So he's going to be in media now, and if you see him on TV so much, you know he's experienced in that realm.
Well, and that's a good segue because everybody knows the most dangerous place in Cleveland County is in between me and a camera. So we've got that covered. I'm going to be brief. I'm going to try and be funny, and then I'm going to be seated. 15 years ago, I walked into this class. And I've got this group of really sharp kids for an Honors American Government class. And there's this one proud, strong, frank, unabashed socialist in this room full of Republicans. This guy right here, okay? But clarity of argument, interesting, hardworking, smart, fearless. I was just incredibly impressed with this young man. And then he shows up in my Southern Politics class. He keeps showing up. Wrote the best paper ever about David Allan Coe while avoiding all of the lyrics that we can't repeat in public. And I kept up with him and kept track of him. And he shows up as a journalist. He's working at the Gazette with my friend Rob Collins and doing impressive work. And then he's at the Transcript. And he keeps showing up, and then he's off with Variety Care, and he's doing lobbying work, and he's having an impact. And then he gets over here with Andrew Rice and is doing NonDoc, which is an incredibly high quality product. It's the best journalism being done in this state. It really is. It's just outstanding.
Thank you.
indeed. No, you're very welcome. Very welcome. And face made for radio. I'm allowed to do this. But so it was very important to me to lend support wherever I could to this endeavor. And one of the reasons, actually, Trace is one of the reasons that I wanted to join John and Mike and Ed over at Gaylord. Over the years, the best students I've had in my classroom consistently were these kids that came over from Gaylord. They were sharp, they were interesting, they were inquisitive, they wanted to dig into things deeply, they could write. And about a year ago, I had the opportunity to create my own job at the university. And President Boren asked me, so what do you want to do? I said, I want to go over to Gaylord and join Ed Kelly and work with these guys because I've made enough lawyers in my life. What we need in this country more than anything in this state are journalists. We need brave, strong, serious, well-educated journalists like him. And that's why when Trace called me up and said, would you like to host an event for us? I said, absolutely. Just tell me when and where. And he said, well, at your house. I said, okay. And then we worked the rest out, and here we are. So Trace, whatever we can do, man.
Thank you.
We're proud.
Thank you, Dr. Gaddie.
Wait, hang on. I've done a lot of work with Dick Pryor. Please remember to give.